Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. I know the last video I kind of teased a little bit about this thing, but this is the new ride for the channel. 2023 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X. It's got the luxury package on there, full leather interior, all the goodies that come with the Pro-4X package. Of course, with these models, we do have the little track in the back for tying everything down. You do get a couple cleats to go in there just to adjust where you want it. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but you also have just your basic ones front and back there for tie down points. This, I'm not sure if it's all trucks or just the Pro-4X, but this does have the spray and bed liner. You can see it's all done up. Only thing is the very back is plastic, but that's all right because if your tailgate's down, if you end up scratching that up, at least it's just a plastic piece. So that's one benefit, because nowadays, especially with the COVID and all this supply shortage for everything, a lot of these trucks aren't coming with a spray and bed liner. You can get drop-in ones, but they end up getting water, moisture, sand, dirt, everything underneath, and at the end of the day they don't really work that well. So now with the Pro-4X, you do get the black badging with what Nissan calls the lava red accents. It's also on the interior. You'll see that when we get there. The tow hooks on the front match as well. And then of course, when you come to the side, you get your Pro-4X wheels. And same thing, got the lava red with the Nissan badging. And as you come to the back, you also have the same color on the 4X, as well as the very back. You get the same badge as the front. This I've already added extra. If you're wondering, that's from Etsy. You can see that video. It'll be coming out in a couple days. But that's basically just some 3D decals that I stuck on there, just so it matches the rest of the car, and I think it makes the back look a lot better than it does stock. And then tailgate wise, you do have a camera here. This thing has the 360 cameras. So you got the one in your tailgate, you got the one on each mirror, and then you have one just under the badge on the nose. So when you're off-roading this thing, you do have options to see where you're going in case you're getting in some tight places. You don't want to run into anything and damage your nice new vehicle. And also, if you're like me and you park this thing in a small garage, it just gives you peace of mind, because you have your front camera, so you know where your nose is. And also this driver or passenger side camera also turns on, so if you're tight in the garage like I mentioned I am, it gives you a forward view. You can see your complete front wheel when you're pulling in. That's also if you're in 4 low off-road, you get the same view, and it just shows you what you might be running into or running over. Like I said, you don't want to damage a nice new vehicle. So just a little bit of peace of mind while you're doing that. Now also with the Pro-4X model, you do get your fender flares here. They're not massive, they don't bulge out a lot. A lot of people kind of joke, why do they even put them on? Because like I said, it doesn't make much of a difference until you put it beside a truck that doesn't have them on there. So it does actually stick out. I wouldn't say a lot, other trucks stick out more. This is maybe an inch on the back part here, the fat end. But that does make a huge difference. Like I said, when you compare this to a truck that doesn't have them on there, just that little bit extra does make quite the difference for looks. Maybe if I come to this side, you guys can get a better look in the sunlight, just how much it sticks out. Like I said, not a lot, it's not in your face, but it does make the truck just stand out slightly more than it would on average. All right, engine and transmission, you can see 2023 model year, and what Nissan has in here is their 3.8 liter V6. It puts out enough power to make this thing move. You're not a race car by any means. You're not going to be winning any speed competitions, but it definitely puts down enough to make this truck move. If you need to get off the line, you're worrying more about traction than you are power to get this thing moving. I've been driving around town. I've had this thing for about a week now. We've got a lot of hills, a lot of straights, a lot of turns, and it handles everything just fine. The transmission that goes with this 3.8 liter is a 9-speed automatic transmission. And so far, like I said, I'm not really going to give you guys too much of a review what I think video quite yet, because I haven't driven this thing a lot. but it seems to be doing just fine. No weird shifts, no weird vibrations. It doesn't hesitate, doesn't try to find a gear. It just seems to know where it wants to be at all times. So far with that, no complaints. But like I said, in the future, once I get a couple more miles on this thing, I will update with a full proper review and how everything is handling. All right, moving on to the interior. You can see the red accents inside as well. You get it on your steering wheel, a little bit around the door. You get it in your little grab handles here. And then when you come over to the seats, you get your red stitching. And then you come up top, you also have the PRO-4X embroidered into the seats. And these seats are super comfortable. If you haven't sat in one of these trucks and you're debating, maybe deciding on what small truck you want to get, I do recommend go to the dealer and sit in these things. Like I said, I've done quite a few trips around town, and it is comfy as can be, and a longer drive as well. You don't get a sore you-know-what sitting around in the vehicle. Then if you come up here, this is your dash. You do have analog gauges for your tach and your speedo, and then you have the little digital section in between. And right now it's set to the speed, but you come here with all your controls on the steering wheel. You can just scroll through a bunch of stuff. It's got all sorts of stuff in there, just everything that you could want to possibly be checking. You got your compass, speed, your driving aids, tire pressure, everything's in there. And then of course this I'll go over in a different video, but this is an actual settings menu, and you just got all sorts of stuff in there. But like I just said, there's too much in there to go over in this video. We're just doing a quick run through of what we picked up. So it's a full leather interior. You do have a 9-inch display for your screen here. And the nice thing with this vehicle, you still have buttons. You got knobs for your radio, knobs for your heat, buttons for your fan, heated steering wheel, heated seats, everything you can just push at the easy. You don't have to be searching through some weird menu to find what you want. You can literally just reach down, push the button, and you're good to go. Then of course you got 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low here. We'll go over that on another video. And as for the back seat, you can see it has plenty of room. An adult might be a little bit tighter fit, but for the small kids that I have, they have tons of room. And I do have the one side folded up. You can fold both sides up, which gives you more storage room back there. This has the upgraded speaker, so on that side it's actually a subwoofer, because we do have, I don't know if you can see it down there, but it comes with the Fender speakers. It is the upgraded sound system in this thing, and I do recommend it. It's pretty good. I have the upgraded sound system in the Pathfinder that I have as well. That's a Bose system, which sounds awesome as well. Comparing the two, I don't know. I would have to drive around in this thing. I haven't listened to it too much, but worth the upgrade for the extra few bucks, peace of mind. And then as I mentioned, you got your 9-speed auto, park, reverse, neutral, and drive. And then you do have your plus negative. When you're in drive, you can manually pick a gear yourself, kind of a fake manual transmission. And then in the middle here, you got your wireless charger. It does work well. I know a lot of these things heat up your phone really hot. I don't know if it's gonna blow them up or what. This one so far hasn't seemed to do that. I have charged the phone almost from 0 to 100%, and it was slightly warm, but definitely not hot. So I don't know if Nissan puts a different type of charger in here or what they do, but so far seems to be working well. And then you come around here, you have your storage compartment, which is huge. You can fit everything in there. You can fit drinks, you can fit wallet, music, whatever the heck you want to put in there. And then you have a couple pieces up here just for pens and stuff, and that is pretty much that. Well, there you go, guys. Just a quick little rundown of the new ride here, the Frontier PRO-4X. It'll be the new vehicle for the channel for a while. Not 100% sure what I'm doing with this yet, how crazy we'll go or what we'll do, but I do want to take it off-road. I'll do a more in-depth review and how she rides once I get a couple more miles on it. Like I said, it's a brand new vehicle, so I don't want to spit out information that, one, I don't know 100% about, and two, I don't want to give you guys my initial thoughts necessarily, because they might be wrong. Maybe I'm just new car, happy person type of thing. I don't want to be, this is the best in the world, when really there might be something that's nitpicky that you guys might want to know about. So once I get a few more miles on this thing, we'll do a proper review, a first time driving type of thing, and you guys can figure out for yourself if you want to go check these out and possibly buy one for your own garage. So let me know what you think, how you like the new vehicle. Drop a comment down below if you want to see anything on the car, or you have any ideas of what might look cool on these things, because this is my first truck, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna go with it. I don't know a lot about aftermarket parts and stuff, and being so new, these new Frontiers, there isn't much out there for them yet. There's a few things, but I don't want to just throw junk on the car. I'd rather spend the extra few bucks and get something on here that's worth it. So if you know good parts or good places to find parts, drop a comment down below. I'll check it all out and we'll see where this thing goes. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you like the new ride, and hopefully we catch you guys in the next video.